Welcome to Andrea's Kitchen, and today I am going to prepare CouCou. CouCou is indigenous to Trinidad. It is one of those meals that you can eat with callaloo. You must do a little stew fish and any form of vegetables. So I don't want to delay. I'm just going to get started with the recipe and all the ingredients to prepare this CouCou. So here I have cornmeal. I actually bought this cornmeal in the store, right? So it's like 24 ounces of cornmeal. It's fine, real refined cornmeal, okay? Then we have here finely chopped carrots, really finely chopped. Almost, you know, some people like to shred their carrots, but personally speaking, I like to chop my carrots very fine. So it's like a 3/4 cup of finely chopped carrots here. Here I also have some onions, finely chopped again, approximately 3/4 cup also. I have here some scallions, chives they call it in Trinidad. It's about less than 3/4 cup of finely chopped chives. I could not get pimento pepper. Normally you use pimento pepper. It's very hard to get here. So what I use is some sweet pepper. I just put like about 3/4 cup of sweet peppers, okay? Here I have ochroes. It's about a cup, 1 cup of finely chopped ochroes. See the seeds in the ochroes? I have bonnet pepper. Not much, just a little piece of bonnet pepper. Some people don't like a lot of bonnet pepper. Finely chopped garlic. That's about 3/4 tablespoon of garlic, finely chopped. I have salt. I'm just not going to use this pepper, but I'm going to use this salt. And coconut milk. Of course, you must have that coconut milk. You know, normally long time you go on the back step and you take your coconut and you crack it on the back step and you take out all that inside. You scoop it out and you grate it with a grater. But if you don't want to go that way, you can use the coconut milk from the can. So I have the canned coconut milk here, right? So here we go. What did I leave out? Okay, let's get started. If I leave out anything, I'll just add it as I go along, okay? So to start, I normally have a drink. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna use this pot. A small size pot, you know, for that amount of cornmeal, this size of pot. So we turn the pot on until it's hot. So we're going to heat the pot up for a little bit. And I normally like to use vegetable oil. You know, I think it's the better type of oil to use, the vegetable oil. So I'm going to use less. So actually I'm going to put like 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil in my pot. And the oil is used actually to cook the vegetables because we want the vegetables to be cooked thoroughly, right? So the harder the thing about it is the tougher vegetables is the one that I use to cook first, and the carrots is the toughest thing here, right? So some people choose to go a different route, but that's the route that I choose. I use the tougher carrots, the tougher vegetables first. So while the pot is heating here, I'm gonna take the carrots. Hope the pot is hot enough. I think it's hot enough. Make sure the heat, turn up the heat just a little bit. All right, you see that flame, that big nice red flame? Okay, so we're gonna put the carrots in. Put the carrots in. Very good. Focus somewhere else, honey. All right, while that heats up, I'm going to use the peppers. I'm going to put the peppers next. I put the peppers. Always check to make sure your stove is heating up because you know these stoves. Right, so you always check to make sure your stove is heating up nicely. Right, you want your vegetables to cook really nice. The onions, chop onions. I'm going to do the chop onions next. for the chopped onions. Yippee, 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 yippee. Here we go. You see also I have some melted butter here. Right, the reason why I melted this butter is to put a paste on the cocoa when it's completed. When it's in this baking tray, you sort of paste it. So it will be moist and very nice, okay? So, pot is staying a little long to hot, but that's no problem. It's gonna hot just now. So what we're gonna do, right, put a chive. You see, it's just like a multi-ethnicity of colors in here. Just like the population of Trinidad. It's a multi-ethnicity of colors. So I'm going to throw in this. So you figure out which one of the ethnicity you are. So while that is heating, also this pepper, garlic. Put the garlic in. Garlic. And also, not much of hot pepper, bonnet pepper. You call it Congo pepper in Trinidad, so you could put some in also. Alright, now you're hearing that sizzling sound. That's what I like to hear, that sizzling sound. And I like to have my vegetables so the audience can see the type of vegetables I'm putting in this pot. Okay, so you can toss it around. You can toss it around now. See how beautiful the colors are? Simply beautiful. And you leave it to cook for like about 4 or 5 minutes, and then I'll come back and add the coconut milk and also the cornmeal. Okay, I'll be back. Welcome back to Andrea's kitchen. And as you can see, the vegetables are cooking so nicely. They have this nice aroma. The fragrance of all these vegetables just mashed together. It looks so ethnicity, like a population of the most beautiful people around in the form of food. So the next thing I'm going to do is to add some salt. I have this Norton salt, so I'm going to use this. And you can use salt. Everybody have different preferences with salt. You use the amount that you need. But I'm just going to sprinkle enough salt so that I can flavor the pot. And you have to remember that when you are making coucou, you have to add the salt to the vegetables. You don't add the salt after the coucou is prepared because it's going to taste real funny. So you're going to add the salt to the coucou and you could check for taste, okay? So here we go. I've added the salt to the vegetables. Now I'm going to add the ochroes. As I said, a little more than 1 cup of ochroes. Finely chopped also. And you cook it down really nicely. Some people like to cook the ochroes until the seed turns sort of purple in color. That tells you that the okra is really cooked. Okay? So I'm going to let this cook for another 2 minutes. And I'll be back. The vegetables are really cooked nicely in the oil. So what I'm going to do is slowly add the coconut milk. You slowly add. While you're adding, you just keep tossing it around. Keep tossing it around. So it could be cooked down in that nice coconut milk. Give it some really nice flavor, okay? You add the rest of coconut milk. Stick a nice. You can add a little water if you want for consistency. I just put a little water. And according to the Rastas back in Trinidad, you're bubbling the pot. So I'm going to add all of this milk. All of it, okay? Get my mitten. And you keep stirring. You keep stirring. I love stirring my food or my mixture in a sort of circular motion. Everything goes round and round. Cook nicely. Very good. Okay. So now the cornmeal itself, as I've said, it's so fine. It's real refined. You want to, when you're mixing this, when you add this to the coconut milk, what you want to prevent is lumps from forming. Okay. So you have to be stirring until it gets to that consistency. So I'm going to do that right now. You don't put all one time, you just keep stirring. Put a little bit. Give it some on the side. Keep stirring. And as I've said, this meal you can eat it with stew fish, fried fish, as you may like, some sort of vegetable, but the vegetable I'm going to use today, I'm going to use some avocados with it. So you add some more. Add some more. Keep stirring. Constantly stirring. Putting it in. Then it starts to leave the side of the pot. You know it's almost ready. It's not ready as yet, okay? You add the rest of cornmeal. And you keep stirring again. As I said, this is indigenous to the Caribbean, Trinidad, Barbados, all those places. So you can feel it's coming in now. Feel it's coming in nicely. This is what I like. This is nice. This is nice, nice, nice. You don't want to leave it in the pot for it to get too hard. Once it becomes like that, what you do, take it, you put it in a dish. Okay? Don't want to burn my hand. CouCou, the way we make it in Trinidad, the way I have prepared it for quite a long time. Turn my stove off. And what you do now, you sort of smoothen it. Sort of smoothen it in the dish, okay? Before it gets hard, you smooth it in the dish. Yeah, you can use this. Easier to use. Get all the ends. Now the reason why I have this butter, 1 tablespoon of butter. Let's pour it on the top. Just so use a little bit. Oh my God, look at this. This is so beautiful. It's so uniform. It's so exquisite with cultures. All different sort of cultures you see in here in my food. So you want to do the ends. You tap down on the ends like this. As you go along, you tap down on the ends. You tap down on the ends as you go down. Get all the corners. Okay. And this is what the CouCou looks like. Before it gets hard and you're not able to cut or slice the CouCou, put this aside. Make some clearance a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to use my knife. Let me wash my knife a little. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this CouCou, this is the completed CouCou, by the way. So we're going to cut it into any size that you want. So, you know, just cut it in some thin slices like that. Let it dry off a little bit. Serving sizes, okay? Okay, so this is what the final product of the CouCou looks like. And when it cools off a little, I'm going to come back and show you how it's to be removed from this baking dish. Okay, I'll see you in a little bit.